Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Urbek City Builder. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. There's been a couple of small changes since the last episode, mostly right here, actually. I decided to go in and just change this space up a little bit to get some more density in here, get some upgrades going, and actually get our hands on a little bit more mixed-use commercial residential zoning right here as well. Now, this can upgrade, but it's going to need more retail in the area to do that, which means we're going to need more density down here, which means expanding over this way as well. All in all, the most I'm going to do right now is that right about there, which is actually immediately given us some rebel houses, which makes sense because pollution. So let's actually go in and take out those 3 slots right there. We actually have a shanty town there as well. You know what? We'll take out an extra 2 just because I don't want the shanty towns. It's that simple. I just don't want them. We're also in a bit of a pickle at the moment because we don't have enough energy to keep expanding like this. Now, fortunately, these wind turbines are proving to be so good. So good. They give us, what, 300 energy production each? So having a little line of turbines down here is doing wonders for us in terms of keeping the energy up. And also, look at this. We got ourselves some 5-story residential buildings in here. That's really cool. I actually want to see how I get to those. I've got to be honest. So wealthy suburb house to downtown 2-story house to 5-story residential building. It needs more residents. It needs food services. It needs tools. It needs no pollution. So this, in theory, has everything it would need. To get to be a wealthy suburb house, it needs education in the area. So long story short, we could probably double this back a little bit, put some education in here. We do have some pollution to potentially deal with, but we could have some fun here. And looking at it, actually, if I was to go 2, that's 4, that's 6, and down, that's exactly where the pollution ends. So we could, if we wanted to, bring a road down here. Obviously, this guy's giving pollution as well, so we want to cut things off actually right about here. So, you know what we'll do? We're actually going to use this pedestrian walkway, which I've used in a couple of places already. I've replaced some roads in here with a pedestrian walkway because I think it looks really cool for a built-up area like this. And I'm also thinking I'm going to just take you out of there, and I'm going to bulldoze all of this as well. And now what we can do is we can really nicely surround this entire area with something like this. We can, if we want to, fill up the entire space. It is going to eat into our food production, but that's okay because we should see some upgrades here. We should see some avenues for upgrades. And if I throw education in there, then we're sorted. And to be quite honest, I do want to throw education in here because as we do need more storage for both skilled workers and unskilled workers. So we'll throw a school right there in the middle. And I've got to be honest, there's got to be something else for unskilled worker storage. There's got to be. I've got to be missing something. Also, real quick, you're ready to upgrade to 5-story residential, but we don't have enough food. And how much power do you consume? 20. Yeah, we're going to be consuming a lot of power here in no time at all. But that's okay. We need more food. And I'm realizing that's kind of the big thing we need to stay on top of is food production. So let's take a bit of a look. And I'm feeling like more food plants could be the way to go. Or we just go over here and fill up a bunch of this space with farms, which we could reasonably do. I feel like we should do that as well. So let me go and bring a road straight over here to the edge of the map. And let me just be a bit boring. And I'm going to bulldoze all of these trees. The game doesn't love me for selecting an area like that, but we're going to bulldoze all of those, including the ones in here because I can put some stuff in the snow. And then I guess we'll go in. We'll get some fields. And I basically just want all of this to be farms. Although I guess what I could do is go here and not go all the way back for now. So if I start at that spot and we go over, we can fill up this space with a bunch of farms. That's going to be a bunch of food production. It's not that much, but it's enough to tide us over for now. We have a bunch of these guys upgrading into higher density buildings. Are those solar panels? Those are windows, right? Those have got to be representing windows. They're not solar panels. We do have a bunch of these guys upgrading, though, which is great. We still don't have enough food production, though. So let's head back over to these farms and see what kind of fun we can have. So if I want a food plant, I need 3 or more farm sheds in radius. If I want farm sheds, well, I can put one there, which we will do. We'll come across and we'll put another one here, which I don't have the energy to do. So I now need to go and build more wind turbines or some solar plants. Solar plants are single little things and they need solar transformers in radius. Interesting. Solar transformers convert DC power from solar panels into AC power for the city. Interesting. And then the solar plant obtain clean energy, although it needs large areas to compete with other energy sources. Okay. Oh boy. This might be a whole thing. This really might be a whole thing. Let's go over... Let's go over here. And we'll use, I'm starting to rename the city again, aren't I? Nerdbeck, there we go. We'll use this, actually no, we'll use this space for now to figure this out. So a solar transformer needs to be relatively close to a road, so we'll do this. And, ooh, airports and airport runways are right there. We actually have the metro hub, which is pretty cool. We need more power for it, though. But for now, solar transformer right there. And that doesn't generate anything at all. But then around this, I can build the solar panels, right? And those generate 25 power each. They're only consuming a little bit, so I can build up to 9 of these. So if I do like this, we're now at, again, -2. That's fine. We can do this. I can build 3 more of them, so let's build 3 more. And we're doing okay. So we're now at neutral on science, which is to be expected. Food production needs to go up. So if I come back in and get some more farm sheds, I can build one right here, which is going to consume 100 power, which is a problem because the solar plants are not, they're not very good. They're actually not very good. This is getting away from me a little bit, isn't it? Okay. Nuclear power plant. What do I need for it? It's, yeah, I need more science. So I need another university. Oh man. This is proving to be a bit of a challenge. I actually need technically 2 more universities, or I need the Faculty of Arts and Letters. Oh boy. Okay. This is proving to be a bit of a pain. What if I put a turbine here and here? Oh wait, I don't have enough science now. All right. Well, we have the turbine. We have some power. That's fine. Let me go in here and, oh boy, how much do I need for the nuclear power plant? I need 45 science. Now, the Faculty of Arts and Letters produces 10. And this thing needs to be relatively close to a university. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure this out. What about you? Produces 7, produces 10, produces 2. That's a campus park. Okay. Another university might not be a bad idea. I've got to be honest. It will provide green areas to an area. I'm also renaming this. How do I keep renaming the city? I must be pressing something. Oh, I didn't click confirm. That's probably why. I must have been pressing something that brings that up, but regardless. I could put a university here. Right? I could put a university right there, and that could be kind of interesting. That's not what that space was originally for, but it would provide green areas to some of this space. It's going to provide 30 science production. I think we have the ability to do this. It's going to be 800 workers. We have 3,000 surplus. It's going to be 800 skilled workers. We have 3,000 surplus. 500 highly skilled. We have 2,000 surplus. And it's going to be 200 power, but we have 248 surplus. Let's build another university. So we're now at 28 on science, which is great, but still not enough. I need that nuclear power plant, which needs 45. It also needs a lot more steel, but we'll get there. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put the Faculty of Arts and Letters right in amongst these buildings because it gives 10 culture. which is huge because it means that a lot of these guys have the opportunity to upgrade into more interesting things, such as an artist neighborhood, which actually needs a sculpture in radius. But regardless, it gives us some culture to the neighborhood, which is, like I said, it's a good thing. We can go and look at the university restaurant as well, or the faculty of education, which we could put over here in its own little spot. That's going to give plus 10 education to an area, though. So I've got to be honest, this thing should go, I want to say right in there. I think would be a great spot. Just a massive education boost to all of this space. That seems like a great idea. Although, what have we got in here? What is this? That is a school. So that's already an education boost. That's culture. Okay. So what do you guys need to upgrade right now to wealthy? You need more leisure in the area. Okay. I wonder, can I get away with the faculty of education up here? No, I can put it there though. So I'm going to do that, which gives us a nice education boost. Some of these guys need leisure in the area. So if I go in with, I guess, the nice park there, and I do there and there as well, we should see a bunch of upgrades happen around here, I think. They need more density, but you don't. We just need more energy. So we're back to that old argument, but the good news now is we have, in fact, got enough science to build a nuclear plant. We just happen to need a little bit more in the way of steel. So we give this a second. It's now ticked over to 612. We can now build a nuclear power plant. So let's build a nuclear power plant. And I'm not really sure where to build it. I'm kind of thinking just down here or over here. It doesn't really matter where, I suppose. Let's put it there. And now we have 6,500 power. So I don't think we're going to need to worry about energy for a while, which is good. I was annoyed about having to worry about it. But now we're back into this food situation, so we need to come back down here, get another farm shed, and we'll slap it right about there. Food situation's kind of resolved itself, and unfortunately, I would need more farms in radius to put a farm shed there. But I think I can get away with a food plant if I bring a road out here, which I'm not against doing. So let's do that. Let me bring a road up to here, and let me do this as well. We'll go in, we'll grab ourselves a food plant. It can live right about there. Gives us a nice amount of food, a nice amount of food storage, and all in all, well, no, it gives us a nice amount of food and no food storage. Consumes a lot of things, but across the board, we now have a really nice surplus of food. So now I think we're going to look at the Anarchist Commune. We didn't look at the tutorial at all in the last episode. We haven't looked at it today either. So let's have a look and see what we need for the Anarchist Commune. When we get 7 self-organization, I can find it in the landmark construction menu. Landmarks are in here, I think. Yep. And it needs 25 self-organization. Now, self-organization is spurred on by a few things. Also, a mall seems like a fantastic idea. That seems like a really cool thing to have. A city hall. Ooh. Oh, I like that a lot. We have to build a district for it, though. We have to build a dedicated space for it. But I'm pretty sure if we go and we build, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. We're looking for the bookshops and all that kind of stuff. It's in one of these categories. It's probably in culture, right? Yeah, we're looking for the self-managed bookstore. It gives us +3 self-organization. If I go to nightlife and I get an anarchist bar, it gives us +2 self-organization. It also gives us some nightlife as well and some leisure. Now, what do you need to upgrade right now? You need more density in the area. Okay. So if I was to go and have a little fun here, actually, I don't know that I'm going to get more density in that area. What about you? What do you need? You need more leisure in the area to upgrade. Okay. Well, here's the interesting thing. This is providing leisure. If I bulldoze you and I replace that with an anarchist bar, that gives us more self-organization, but it also gives us more leisure, which means this guy is ready to upgrade. You are not ready to upgrade because the density isn't actually there, but that's fine. We got the self-organization, which is now at 18. Although the best thing to do, really, let's be honest, is get the +3 from the self-managed bookstore. So let's take a look down here and see what you need to upgrade. You need more leisure. You need more education. you are going to need, that's a religious neighborhood. You need more leisure. So if I was to go in here, for example, and bulldoze you, and we'll bulldoze you as well, because I like doing this little thing with the pedestrian walkway there. And I can throw the, where is it? I'm looking for the bookstore right about there. That should give us the capacity to upgrade some of these buildings. It also gives us more self-organization, which is now 21. So if I was to go and build 2 more anarchist bars, we will have the 25 self-organization, which lets us get the Anarchist Commune. So let's figure that out. Also, I really want to do something about some of these ugly layouts that we have here. Because some of these buildings are hideous. Like this layout here is just awful. This one's pretty awful. These ones are okay. But this little thing I'm doing where I cut away a section of building and put a road in it, it just makes them look better. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to do more of that right now. What I really want to do, to be quite honest, is I want to get this anarchist thing done. I want to see what the next step is for the, what do you call it? What is this? A high school? Okay. For the tutorial. That's the word I'm looking for. Couldn't remember it. Looking for the tutorial. So this guy provides 5 leisure, 5 culture. I don't want to get rid of it. That's an urban bar, 4 leisure, 4 nightlife. What if I replaced it with this? It's less nightlife. Interesting. Okay. If I replace you with the anarchist bar, does that mess these guys up? I don't think it does. I think we're still okay there. So now I just need to find another bar, right? What is this? That's an urban bar. Okay, so let's replace it with an anarchist bar. And now that we have that, we should be able to get the Anarchist Commune from this category, which is right here. It should unlock any second now, I think. There we go, Anarchist Commune. A community that seeks anarchist utopia. They produce their own food and are almost entirely self-sufficient. Interesting. What does it look like? Oh my god, it is just a... Oh god. Okay. All right. Let's go build this, I guess. Let's build it up there. Let's build it out of the way a little bit. That seems like where that should be, you know? That seems like where it belongs. That is ridiculous. Okay. In order to further increase the density of the city and have taller buildings, we first need retail. For that, we need mixed-use commercial residential. Click on a 2-story downtown house and then click on the evolution for mixed-use commercial residential. Oh, God. Do I have any 2-story downtown houses? I don't know that I do. I think I've upgraded most of them into mixed-use commercial residential already. What are you? Mixed-use? There we go. All right, so what are we looking for? Mixed-use commercial residential. Now, note that one of the possible improvements... Oh, God. Perfect. Now you have to wait for your houses to get... Oh, my God. I've upgraded a few things, it would seem. We skipped a couple of steps in the tutorial. All right. Click on a 2-story downtown house, and then click on the evolution for a 5-story residential building. I feel like I've done this one as well. It's, I gotten a little ahead of myself with some of this. 2-story downtown house. Do I have? I do. What am I looking for? 5-story residential building. Hospital, build a hospital near the neighborhood I want to improve. Already done. Met the requirements. Got my building. 5-story residential buildings need energy. Need to industrialize your city more. Let's start with iron production. There are 3 ways to increase it. 3-story miners' houses, logistics modules, open pit iron mine. Click your or check your iron production by hovering over the iron resource indicator. All right. I am skipping over a few things here. Hover over the open pit coal mine construction thing. All right. There's a lot of steps we just skipped, but that I think is fine. I need a lot of unskilled labor to build the open pit coal mine, and you have no way to store that much for now, but building industries will do it, each giving you 100 more labor to store. Are you kidding me? Is that how it's that simple? I just needed to build factories? I'm an idiot. I've been saying for how many episodes that I need to figure out how to expand this stuff? Oh my god, okay. We need 2 or more logistics in a radius of 4. Okay, how do I want to build this? How do I want to build this? Let me try this, and this. 2 or more logistics in a radius of 4. If I was to go and say that I wanted warehouses there, there, and there, can I now go and build some factories in all this space? I can't build it there, but I can build it there. Why can't I build it in those spots? Oh, it's the trees. So yeah, I can do this, 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 and this. That now brings my storage up to 4,800. So if I do this, that brings my storage to 5,000. I think I have enough energy to just build all of this, and I'm going to because I don't have enough resources. What do I not have enough of to build this? Iron by the looks of it? That would make sense, but we'll do this. So now my storage is 68. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I never noticed this before. I've not been reading. That's the problem. But the good news is I can now build the open pit coal mine, right? So the open pit coal mine is going to produce 65 coal. It stores 1,000. It can be upgraded to open pit technological mine. So not bad. And then for this thing to exist, what do I need? I need a coal mine in radius. All right. So I also need logistics in radius. So I could build it. I need to build it on the road. That's a given. And I need just more logistics in the general radius. So if I was to go and say that I wanted 4 logistics right there, and I wanted to bulldoze you guys, I can then go and build the open pit coal mine right there. I think. So build this guy. Okay. Beware, these mines pollute a lot, but they produce a lot of coal. You might prefer a coal stockpile instead, which produces a little less, but pollutes less. Hover over the coal stockpile. So coal stockpile is this guy. Okay. Now it's about to tell me about food plants. I've entered the scientific area. Oh, okay. Hover over the food plant construction icon. I feel like I'm gonna... Oh boy. I've already built one. Now we're getting somewhere. Build a fruit processor. Okay. Now we're getting into territories where I haven't done the stuff before. So let's see what we can do here. Oh man, wait, what are you? Oh, I just realized we have shanties back there because they aren't connected to roads. Okay, let me bulldoze those because I don't want little shanty towns. That's a little shanty as well. So bulldoze those guys, bulldoze you guys, bulldoze you, and I think you guys are all shanty towns as well, yeah. So bulldoze all of you. We don't really want nor need shanty towns. That's something I need to keep in mind. I mean, there's shanty towns down here, but that's besides the point. The rest of this is nice and clean, which is what we're looking for. All right. So a fruit processor happens to need what? 50 orchards? And then orchards need what? They need no pollution and farmhouses in a 6 radius. Okay. So they're not going to be built over here because we have pollution in that area. They're probably not going to be built up there either because we have pollution in that area. So what if we just go and build a new dedicated space for the orchards? What if the orchards went, say, in this corner? That might not be a bad idea. Let's see what we can do. If I go and build, what do I need for a farmhouse? I need fields in the area, right? Yeah, I need 12 or more farms in the radius. So I'm going to do, oh, that might be too much. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Obviously can't build it on the snow. That's a given. I'm also going to do this just to even things out a little bit. There we go. That's going to eat into our unskilled workers, but that's fine. If I now go back in here and I now grab a farmhouse, I can slap a farmhouse. I want to get one. Let's see. I want to get one here, I think. Like right, say here, which means I need a road going up there. So I need a road here. And I need a farmhouse here. And now that I have the farmhouse, the orchards needs no pollution, but I can technically turn all of this into an orchard, which is good. That is 8. And I assume it will gradually be more out of 50. We'll do this as well. And I wonder, can I get away with just turning all of this into orchards as well? It can't be built in a desert. It can't be built back there, but that should be fine. I can turn a lot of that into orchards as well. That's got to be enough. That's got to be 50, right? It's 44. Hey, there we go. We got it unlocked. Okay. So the orchards, if I remember right, they produce a really good amount of food. 12.6, 32. What are you complaining about? No farm. Ah, I forgot about that part. I need 12 or more farms in radius. Okay. So that's 6 and that's 6. In fact, let's do 2 there and 2 there just to sort of even it out a little bit. So now you have the farms that you need. We still have a good amount of orchards. And that seems all right. That's actually okay. All right, crisis averted. Crisis averted. We got the we got the orchards. Now, this thing, the fruit processor. It needs 50 or more orchards in a 6 radius. There's currently 0. Oh my god, this thing needs... Of course, this thing needs orchards. There's only 45 in that space. What if I do this? That gives me 6 more, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, I have an idea. Let me do this and this. And then I should be able to go and get the fruit processor and slap it right there. Right? So this guy should have enough. It's got 51. Yeah, my math was about right. Good. So now that thing's producing a bunch of food. We have plus 6,200 on food, which is what we're looking for. This is good. That's good. We have a lot of food production. We still have good amounts of population. Now, I can increase the energy production of coal-fired power plants by also using biomass from sawmill waste. For that, you need to build a biomass dryer, which is a module that is built next to a sawmill. Then you need to build a biomass storage next to a heavy coal-fired plant. Okay. This is getting quite complicated. In a good way. I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely getting complicated. I've also just noticed that we have a... How does this work? How does a metro... Oh my god. Oh, you can rotate with tab. I didn't know that. So, hold on. Can I build... Are you telling me I get to build train lines? Or does this go... Oh, it goes underground. Oh, the trains come up and then go back under... I see. Okay. So... I can build a metro station. That seems kind of cool. That seems really cool. I don't know where to build it though. I can build it right there. It'll take out it'll take out that local market, but I could build it right there. I could build it here. That seems like a decent spot for it, I've got to be honest. Or like here. It might hurt the population in the area though. Which is, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to touch it right now. The tutorial will bring it up eventually, I'm sure. So build a biomass dryer next to a sawmill. So a biomass dryer needs a second sawmill. Oh man, this is so, there's like a lot. There's a lot of steps right here. I'm really enjoying it, but it's a lot. Need residents in the area. Need no sawmill in area. All right. So I could put it here, which I like the idea of doing. I just need some logistics nearby. So let's do that. Let's do some warehouses here, and then let's throw a sawmill right here. That is not where I wanted the sawmill. Hold on a minute. That's not where it needed to go. It needed to go there, and then this needs a road. All right. So now we have the biomass dryer, which is this guy, which needs to go next to a sawmill, which I did build right here. So I guess we might lose a little bit of coal production, but it's probably fine. We'll build it right there, which gives us biomass, which is kind of cool. And then I need to build biomass stockpile next to a heavy coal plant. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. There's like a lot going on here, man. I'm kind of enjoying it, but good lord. Right, let me bulldoze some of this space and not my nuclear power plant. Let me do this. And then the biomass stockpile can go here, which is going to consume 10 biomass, I assume. So right there. So now we're losing some science. Damn it. No, I needed that. I needed that science. So that means I need to go back in here and I need to build... Ooh. The Faculty of Engineering is actually a new thing, isn't it? What does it provide? It's... what does it provide? So let me have a look into here. Faculty of Engineering... Production, it doesn't seem to provide anything nearby. So it doesn't give culture, it doesn't give education. We also have a faculty of mathematics. Okay. Faculty of engineering. I mean, we have a university here. We put some buildings in the middle of everything from the university. We have... Is that something that I've built? No. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's put the faculty of engineering right in there. It's actually going to provide a decent bit of science and some power, which is lovely. So that keeps us sorted. We got the open pit technological mine now, which is also very exciting, but we'll get to that. I'm getting way ahead of myself. So let's continue with industrialization. Build a particulate matter filter near a heavy coal-fired power plant. They reduce pollution a lot, but they're not magic. If you don't want to pollute, don't build coal-fired power plants. All right. I feel like I'm getting lectured a little bit, but okay. So this needs to be near the coal plant. Okay. So let's get rid of this road since I don't think we need it. And this thing will reduce pollution in the area, I guess. Oh, that actually does kind of look like it's working. I don't really know. Now that you have a big city, maybe you can afford some mansions. Get 2 mansions. Remember that these are an upgrade from villas, but you can also get them directly from wooden huts. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? I just got rid of my villas in exchange for this. I'm starting to think I shouldn't have done that. Oh, man. Okay, so how do I get a mansion from you? You need 10 or more green areas in a radius of 1. Okay. Okay. How do I get a villa? So a villa is 25 or less residents in a radius of 4. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come out here, and I'm going to build a house. And that should turn into a villa, I think. Need more green areas. Okay. So if I go into parks, and I go to Floral Park, and I build a Floral Park right there, this should turn into a villa, which is now ready to upgrade to a mansion. Oh, that was easy. What was I complaining about? What? Hold on a minute. I want to bulldoze that. It looks silly. It looks really silly just sitting on its own right there. Let's put it here, right? Let's do that. And let me do a floral park behind it. And that should just turn into a mansion, right? And hopefully it'll be facing the road. I think. Come on. Build. Build, damn it. Build. Okay. I was completely right. Mansions are kind of easy. So to get another one, 50 or less residents in a radius of 1. So in theory, does that mean I could do this, well, just that and that, and then throw a floral park? Wait, what do you need to be a mansion? Okay, yeah, need the radius to be smaller. So we do need to put like a floral park here and here. And then I could, oh my God, hold on a minute. So I could do that as well. I don't have enough workers necessarily, but I can do some mansions, and I am going to do some mansions because that's kind of cool. I've got to be honest. I kind of dig it. So you should turn into a mansion, right? Yeah. That's wild. Oh, look at me. All right. And some achievements now. Okay. I mean, they look all right. They look pretty cool. We could get like another one. We could get like 2 in here. Get like 6 mansions out there. That's pretty good. And also, as long as I don't have residents right next to them, I can actually fill up this space here with more residents, which I think would be a good idea because we are a little bit low on unskilled workers. So fill up that space. We're going to have we're going to have a nice floral park nearby. We'll get a bunch of workers out of this, and we can probably upgrade this to just be a really nice neighborhood. So real quick, let's go and get a floral park, which is this guy. Put one there, and then housing. And that should give us 2 more mansions, which I kind of like. I like how the space looks. I know I wanted rid of the villas that were out here, but I've got to be honest, I kind of like this. I'm also thinking that This is kind of posing a bit of a problem. If you don't build quick, that's going to turn into something else. I need this guy to be not that. I need it all to be... I need you guys to kind of... There we go. I need a mansion. I need you guys to be wooden huts. That's not helpful. I just need you to be a... Oh my god. Okay. You know what? You know what we're going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to bulldoze all of this. All right. I'm going to bulldoze all of that. We're going to let you rebuild and turn into a mansion, and then I'll build this bit again. Okay. So we got the mansions. We got a nice neighborhood. It's going to grow. We shouldn't have too many issues with food. These guys are producing some stuff, which is great. So now we need to build City Hall. Okay. I need a district for that. You know, I almost wonder if I could put City Hall on this island. It might look kind of silly, but it could, right? It could go right there. And that's silly, but also kind of cool that City Hall is just on an island in the middle of the city. I kind of like it. I do kind of like that. I think that's kind of neat. I do think we should put maybe a couple of parks next to it. We don't need to go with the nice parks, I don't think. Although they would be interesting, or maybe main squares or something. No, they look a little bit silly like that, so let's not do main squares. What about paved areas? What does that look like? A little bit boring, isn't it? Floral parks. I mean, we could put them across from City Hall. What else have we got in here? We got the graveled area. That's actually, you know what? The graveled area kind of matches it. Let's do some graveled areas around it. And let's do a graveled area across the road as well. And hopefully this road turns into something. It has trees right now, but it's still a dirt road with City Hall on it. So, you know, we might want that to upgrade at some point. But for now, I actually want to see what the policies are. Because we have the level 3 ones. So free trade agreements. Goods production increases by 300%, but steel production is reduced by 50%. I don't think so. Although goods production being better would be nice. Banana country. Increase steel and good production by 200 units, but reduce wood production by 300. Plus 130? I don't think so. Mining country. But we need free trade agreements for that. Interesting. Increase steel, goods, and wood production by 200. Reduce coal by 600. My god, no. Transgenics. Increase food production by 10%. Reduce science by 100 units. Nope. More transgenics. No. Forestry. Increase production of sawmills by 50%. Reduce the rate at which they cut trees by 50%. Reduce science. No. Festivals. Increase happiness by 0.5. Reduce food production by 200 units. Happiness is currently what? 11.3. I don't think we need to do that. Theater for everyone would reduce high-skilled work production by 200. Neighborhood life. There's a lot of really cool things in here. Wait, what is this? Technology can be used to increase the productivity of workers, so let's do it. The production of food increases by 14%, happiness down by 2. We need to encourage self-exploitation. Huh. Interesting. And we need to ban agricultural unions. The production of food increases by 10%, happiness goes down by 1. You know, I don't think we need to do any of that right now. I think we're probably okay not doing any of that right now. I'm quite okay not doing any of that, I've got to be honest. So it turns out my theory was right. The game is now wanting me to build the central subway hub, which is this thing, which can be rotated around and would fit really, really nicely in here. I wonder what getting rid of these main squares would do for us, though. It's a lot of leisure in the area, but the thing is, that is kind of the perfect spot. Ah, you guys need a considerable amount more leisure. Are you guys okay? I think you guys are okay. You guys over here are not, though. So I think, I mean, what is that? A modern 2-story house? Yeah, the modern 2-story houses are not happy about that change. That's an artist neighborhood. That's a village house. What if I just bulldoze all of this? Okay, so we bulldoze all of that. And we go and we say that we want to build a new main square in this space. And it looks okay. That corner one's a little bit weird. I want it to be rounded, which it now is. So that keeps the leisure around here. And now I can build the metro hub right in the middle of all of this. Right about there. And that looks really cool. That looks really, really cool. I actually love how that thing fits in there. That's so good. All right. Build 3 subway stations in the same way as bus stops, although they should not be too far apart. And the first one should be close to your central subway node. Okay. So subway stations. We haven't... there we go. So subway stations. It needs a subway within a radius of 10. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. This thing gives what? 10 connectivity to an area? Ooh. It has a really good amount of coverage as well. Good Lord. Okay. Build one there. Can I build it on... I can't build it on the pedestrian paths, unfortunately. So, where do we have one at the minute? Is that one right there? Yeah, so that's a metro station right there. So I need another one here. I can't build it on that road. I can't build it over here. So let's go up to here. And can I get one over there? No, but I can get one there. So that gives us a bunch of metro connections. That should keep coverage in those areas pretty great, I would imagine. I can't go down here with it either for some reason. Oh wait, I totally can. It's just overlapping something. That's all right though. I guess, can I get one here? Can I get one anywhere around here? I can get one there. Okay, so that's good coverage for all that space. Hover over the mall construction icon in the landmark building menu. If you build a mall, you will have many parking lots. 1 or 2 subway stations nearby will be enough to achieve good connectivity. Interesting. So the mall is this guy. It's pretty chunky. But as long as I have a subway connection nearby, that should be all right. Now, this provides 10 food services and 10 tools. We don't have enough goods production to sustain this, so we want to fix that first. But I'm also feeling like this thing, to be honest, we don't need it just yet. We don't need it because, simply put, I kind of want to come over here and start working on, you know, filling all this space with residential stuff so that we can kind of match this density. In fact, I might try and do it in here. Regardless, I don't want to build a mall in this space because I think it'll be for nothing. Wait a minute. An airport is important for delivering or developing trade. If you... Oh, it consists of 2 parts. Build the airport, then the runway. We need a higher population to do that. So my plan of expanding the city, actually not a bad one. I'm debating whether or not we should build across this way, which, I mean, we should do that. But I'm also considering coming in here, tearing out all of these farms and trying to connect all of this together to get a really, really dense urban sprawl right here. And then we can do a bunch more farms out this way. We can do a bunch of farms, you know, way up here and around all of here with a really nice big dense city in the middle. I think that's what I want to do. I just feel like it's also potentially how I could cripple my city if I get rid of too much food too quickly. But I guess we'll find out.